this train's method of acceleration. It just doesn't make sense. None of the train cars have doors on the outside. I'm not sure which is more odd, the fact that Applejack is reading a bedtime story to a tree, or the fact that Applejack is able to read. There's plenty of other train cars to sleep in. Rarity doesn't have to sleep with every pony else if she doesn't want to. This time, the theme actually is a sin, because immediately following it is an extended period of darkness beyond the usual length. Rainbow Dash only just now notices how fast the train is going. Also, only the Pegasi have ladders to their upper bunks. Kind of ironic. Season 1's shading.
Huffy the Magic Dragon.
Marijuana joke. Now go argue about this sin's validity in the comments. It's never implied how the buffalo know to attack the train, or even the caboose for that matter. Pretty convenient and unrealistic of them to keep Bloomberg in the far rear and Bunk all the way in the front. The train isn't riding on the tracks.
You're pretty quick for someone so bulky.
Dash just called Little Strongheart fat. If she's flying just above the train cars and right behind Little Strongheart, how does she manage to crash into a sign? Applejack was in the same train car as Spike, yet somehow she managed to get out in time. What's Spike's excuse? Little Strongheart, and she's gone.
Welcome to Appaloosa!
Rule 63 Caramel.
Horse-drawn carriages.
Nope, I don't think I can top that bad of a pun.
Bucks.
Saltaholic. The culture of the native buffalo tribe really shines here.
Catch you later, bro.
There's no way a buffalo could sleep comfortably in these small teepees. Dash must really suck at hide and seek.
We only wanted the tree. The settler ponies have overtaken the land and have planted an orchard all over it.
And taking the tree solves that problem how? Little Strongheart is the only female of the herd.
His father before him, and his father before him.
One eternity later.
The element of loyalty sure does waver in her allegiance quite easily, doesn't she? Applejack's saddlebags slip between dimensions. Dash asks Applejack to move the trees, to which Applejack provides a reasonable and realistic response, and Dash replies with,
Plant the tree somewhere else.
this piano's note progression. There's nothing more annoying than a character's unrealistic ignorance for the sheer sake of cobbling together a weak story. We gotta make sure these apples are clean before we throw them into our enemies' faces.
Why won't anybody be rational and reasonable?
YouTube comments. How does the chief remain standing while applying war paint? This little patch of trees and cluster of buildings is what the buffalo were so upset about? They can't go around or simply stroll peacefully through this? Mysterious line floating high in the sky. Really, at this point their only reason for attack is Pinky's singing. If it wasn't for that, they would have agreed to come to some sort of compromise just as they do at the end of the episode anyway? If you listen closely, you can hear the stereotypical Indian war whoops.
Headshot.
Why all the drama? The chief is simply jumping in front of the sheriff. If he were leaping towards him, they would have collided regardless of the pie's impact.
Can I please have more of that mushy stuff? I'm late for a very important date.
For the longest time, this door is bare. Then the hinges and handle appears, and then the lock also appears out of nowhere. Fluttershy stole her friend's dresses. Theme. This one's for Jay. Soon.
Who goes there?
This is totally my real voice. Mrs. Cake steals her husband's cutie mark. Throughout the scene at Sugar Cube Corner, the ambient background audio contains the laughter of what sounds like a Nightmare Moon. Is that a dress or a mud flap? Fluttershy is late, Twilight is her neurotic self, Rarity is as vain as ever, Rainbow Dash is seemingly absent, and Pinkie Pie is hyped up on sugar and giving no regard to common courtesy. The farm pony is the only polite one. Kind of ironic that they use Pinkie's gasp sound effect in reaction to Pinkie herself.
Empty teacup at 4 o'clock.
I'm guessing clocks in Equestria look something like this then. If Celestia isn't levitating this cup, who is?
Your Highness.
This teapot pours when you tilt it in the opposite direction.
Nothing means more to me than the well-being of all my subjects.
Excluding our slaves and inferiors, of course. Thermometers. How do they work? Fluttershy is a secret stash of cure-all drugs.
Always works.
She must secretly drug others' food often then. Gravity-defying soup. Theme breaks the fourth wall. What? That's not ointment. It's how Minuet circumvents animal testing laws. The door's hinges are on the wrong side. Twilight visits Fluttershy for no reason whatsoever. Just walk in uninvited, why don't you? Look outside, turn around, and in the next shot, completely disappear.
Bells in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
Who left the door open? This gag only works when a show is trying to imply that the characters being fooled are complete idiots. Otherwise, it just feels unrealistic. Yakety sacks. I wonder what they hope to accomplish with this lone picture. I mean, what would you think if you saw this? Philomena is streaking in a public fountain. I suppose it's possible that Celestia got Philomena as a pet after Twilight left Canterlot, and therefore she wouldn't know about it, but you'd think some pony is educated, as Twilight would at least know what a phoenix is. That leg tween.
That's you. That's how dumb you sound.
Celestia's tail ran out of batteries.
Gotcha.
Tak, i jesteśmy w muzyce fandomu. Dobra, nowe zasady. Gdyż po niebuż albowiem wchodzimy no wiadomo, po prostu trzeba jakoś to zmodyfikować, ponieważ VLC się, nie wiem, coś ma zbugowane z tą playlistą i po 9 zaczyna puszczać to samo od nowa, więc zrobimy tak, zrobimy 2 rzuty, pierwszy rzut to będzie 9 kawałków, a drugi rzut to będzie kawałków 1, ponieważ jest 10, to 3, to dajmy na to 2 razy 3, 6. Proszę bardzo, 6 kawałków, czyli w jednym rzucie się zmieści. Gdyby osób więcej przybywało, to liczba kawałków maksymalnych będzie się zwiększać. Czyli skoro mamy 3, to 6, bo to dwukrotnie. 4 razy 2 to 8, 5, 10 i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Jak już będzie tak, nie wiem, 7, 8, to już zatrzymujemy się na stałych 15. Coś w tym stylu. Już jest 6. No to już jest 12 kawałków. Szybcy jesteście. Proszę bardzo, zamawiamy. A ja tymczasem tutaj czekam. Cierpliwie. Ok, sprawdziłem, czy wszystko jest. Dzisiaj rewans zawieszone. Podziękuj za 2 oglądających. Jakich 2 oglądających? Jest 5 teraz. Jest 5. Dobra, tymczasem jak wyszukuję, no to mam do was pytanie, do czatu. Czy wy udajecie się na noc muzeów dzisiejszą? Ja się udaję. No. Będzie powinno być spoko. Tak więc teraz Aviator set me free. Proszę bardzo.
I killed a dream when I broke a promise to you. I tore the seam that we had been holding on to. I took a chance, my envy surged, but I could not control the urge. No, I never should have hurt you. Now I'm waiting for the year that my sentence disappears. I'm in a prison of regrets. Set me free, set me free. I don't wanna believe this is me, it can't be. Down with pride, down with hate, I've watched my anger recede. Look and see, you've changed me, set me free. I lived and learned when I broke a promise to you. I crashed and burned. You'll never know the hell I've been through. Serving beneath a higher power, ruling from a castle tower. It was so hard for me to bear. Now you have to understand, I've learned my lesson. start reeling time back to before. You entrapped me, managed to catch me, and do so much more. I controlled it, I can hold it, the nightmare inside. No secrets here, I'm crystal clear, there's nothing left to hide. So I implore you, look before to who I was back then. Think of me and set me free to let this torture end. Set me free, set me free, I don't wanna believe. This is me, it can't be. Down with pride, down with hate, I've watched my anger recede. Look and see, you've changed me, set me free.
Słuchajcie, jest mała taka krótka sprawa, ponieważ zapomniałem przełączyć swojego kabelka z tego. Streamuję przez Wi-Fi, a nie przez kabel, więc no niestety musicie przez parę sekund nie będzie, jak to się nazywa, nie będzie nie będzie streamu. Poczekajcie, gdzie to jest połączenie lokalne? Czekajcie, po prostu muszę przez moment nie będzie po prostu tego. Najpierw to niestety muszę tutaj dokonać zmian w systemie, żeby wykryło najpierw ten kabel. Zaraz wrzucę party songa do kolejki, tylko trzeba poczekać trochę. Po prostu trzeba poczekać. Inaczej się nie da. Ojej. O, już. Zapraszam. No dawaj. Kabel sieciowy odłączony. No nie, no niestety będziecie musieli poczekać, bo coś jest nie tak. Bo kabelek mi nie działa. Poczekajcie tu chwilę. No jak zwykle bez... O, już jest. No już jest. Identyfikuje się, czyli wszystko jest normalnie do routera podpięte. Dobra, to sekunda i zaraz jestem z powrotem. Teraz znowu mnie nie będzie przez sekundę, bo muszę zmienić, muszę pozmieniać rozmiary bufora w OBS-ie. Dosłownie dajcie mi 30 sekund. Powrotem. Dobra. Jest. Okej, dobra. Jestem. Już powinno być normalnie. Bardzo was przepraszam za to, ale niestety się zapomniałem całkowicie. Ale dobra. Lecimy dalej. Alex's What a World featuring Steven Magnet.
What a world! What a world! What a world! What a world!
Excuse me, sir. Why are you crying?
Well, I don't know. I was just sitting here, minding my own business, when this tacky little cloud of purple smoke just whisked past me and tore half of my beloved mustache. Oh, what a world! What a world! Mustache. Oh, what a world! Mustache. Oh, what a world! What a world! Mustache. Oh, what a world! Mustache.
Your beautiful tail! It's fine, my dear. Short tails are in this season. Besides, it'll grow back. Oh, with the mustache. We can cross now. Let's go.
Me. What a world! What a world! What a world! What a world! What a
shot, but don't you run away from me again. Away until the end. Take a chance, come back, you're safe. Chemistry you can't erase from our own paradise. Our cold hearts filled with ice. Nobody wants to walk the road alone. We're 10,000 miles from home, and I don't wanna disappear. Where do we go from here? Nobody wants to play useless, but in matters of the heart, I'm standing here so far away. I'll meet you at the end someday. Took a chance, now you stole my heart. Left me here to fall apart. With you I walked through fire, the flames of our desire. Ghosts of what we used to be haunt my mind and torture me. Voices from the past, our days are fading fast. Nobody wants to walk the road alone. We're 10,000 miles from home, and I don't wanna disappear. Where do we go from here? Nobody wants to play useless, but in matters of the heart, I'm standing here so far away. I'll meet you at the end someday. this on my own. Feels like after all this time, we should have known we'd be here tonight. But I can't let you give up on everything we had and we believed was gone. I need you to feel again. Meet me here, somewhere at the end. I believe we can start anew. All I need to know is that I stand with you. Nobody wants to walk the road alone, 10,000 miles from home, and I don't wanna disappear. Where do we go from here? Nobody wants to play useless, but it matters of the heart. I'm standing here so far away. I'll meet you at the end someday. The road alone, we're 10,000 miles from home, and I don't wanna disappear. Where do we go from here? Nobody wants to play a useless part in matters of the heart. I'm standing here so far away. I'll meet you at the end.
There will be music playing all around. No matter where you are, you will hear the sound. If I could have it my way, I'd spin my records all day and let the music play. So all the way to Celestis Castle, past the trees of the evergreen forest, down the road from Sweet Apple Acres. That's where you'll find me. Chrysalis could be wreaking havoc, Mr. Discord could strike again, and Diamond Dogs could be mean heartbreakers. But we'll still party when you're a DJ just like me. And the ponies are rolling in them, and the music has all the answers. When you're a DJ just like me. All they wanna do is make me smile. That's why I'll stay a DJ. When you're a unicorn.
so buckle down and get set. She's coming gracing the subject, she ain't leaving no choice. She's gonna blow you all back with her equestrian voice. So cover all of your fears and stow away all your fright. The Luna Princess is back to bring the nightmares tonight. Living in the past, so you won't last without the proper care. The royal farewell and an dynamic spell, you won't have long to prepare. Now get your goodies and fill up all your bags and go and leave a candy offering for that big ol' hat. You're running and pray above that she's not coming back to come and take away your soul and eat you up for a snack. So run away and go hide, just keep your head out of sight. The darkness is rising again, cause this is Nightmare Night. You're living in the past, so you won't last without the proper care. The royal farewell and an dynamic spell, you won't have long to prepare.
boss forged long ago, need a web of friendship and build you home. Soft clothes be the heart of stone. So good till you find that pony stepping on your toes, so you treat it like dirt. Any pony gang, you ain't gonna get hurt. Reverse tactics, you quick to match this. You back this, so what's the catch, miss? This little big spasms antics has caused your crashing, and you won't have this. Careful, you on the brink of madness. Another little silver thread, you wanna smash shit. Then you find out that they were dashes, and now we're friendships and ashes.
I w ten oto sposób kończymy dzisiejszą audycję wyjątkowo zrobioną o 16 z małymi przerwami, więc dziękuję bardzo za waszą obecność i za tydzień audycja już powinna być normalnie, chyba że coś takiego wielkiego się wydarzy. Dziękuję i do zobaczenia za tydzień.